I let my coworker steal my work until he hit my technical trap. I worked with a guy named Leo who didn't just steal the spotlight. He had a team of people building the spotlight for him. He was the most charming, charismatic coworker you could imagine, and he used that charm to get me to do 90% of his job. He was the master of the passive-aggressive handoff. He'd walk up to my desk, smile, and say, "Hey, I've got this really vital analysis report I need to present to the board." I was thinking, since you're the only person here who truly gets the data, could you put together the final findings for me? I just need the top 5 insights by end of day. He never asked me to do the whole report, just the findings or the summary slides. But those were always the hardest parts, the parts that mattered. He'd then take my 5 insights, put his name on the cover slide, and take all the glory. I tried to push back. I told him I had my own workload. He just gave me this smooth, patronizing response. "I know you do, man. That's why I value your time. I'm focusing on the high-level strategy and stakeholder management. You handle the execution, all right? You're the best at it." The final straw was the quarterly review. He presented a massive project that I had designed, coded, and validated entirely on my own. He got a huge bonus and a commendation from the CEO. I got a verbal "good job" from my direct manager. It was time for revenge. The next massive project involved migrating all of our old documentation to a new system. I spent 3 weeks on it, but I left one thing out: a tiny, crucial table of legacy dependencies that only I knew about. I didn't delete it. I hid it behind a single, complex line of code in the master template. The moment came during the official handover presentation. Leo was, naturally, leading it. He spent 10 minutes taking credit for the migration, showing how clean and seamless the new system was. Then the CEO asked a simple, high-level question. "Leo, just confirm, all legacy data is accounted for and viewable, correct?" Leo, who hadn't looked at the actual code once, nodded smugly and said, "Absolutely, sir. Every single line is accounted for. It's a perfect migration." That was my cue. I hit a specific key sequence on my keyboard, which executed the hidden line of code in the live demo. Instantly, the beautiful clean presentation screen was replaced by a massive, ugly red error message detailing the exact legacy dependency table that was missing. I looked at the CEO and then at Leo, whose face had gone pale. I said very calmly, "I apologize, sir. That error only appears when someone tries to access the system without validating the core data structure I built." Leo was supposed to run that validation before the presentation, but it looks like he missed the execution details. Leo sputtered, trying to blame the system, but it was too late. He had claimed 100% of the execution, and now the execution had publicly failed. He was demoted, I got the project lead, and he transferred departments a month later. Sometimes you just have to give a credit thief enough rope to hang himself with a single line of bad code.